So today we are coming at you to stand in solidarity with Sweden, who, as you know, was just recently subjected to a very, very fierce terror attack. Here, some of their moose were grievously injured, and some of their geese as well were very much in bad shape.
Yeah, I know that the IKEA cafeteria is devastated and there are meatballs all over the floor.
Oh my God, the humanity. Yeah, there's this weird thing that the administration is doing now, where they're citing all these terror attacks that did not happen ever. And I mean, the Swedish government like came out and was like the Swedish it was a foreign prime minister literally said, "I don't know what he's smoking." Like this is just ridiculous. The Swedish government's official Twitter account said, "No, this did not happen." Like it's just what's he getting at here? And then there's the
So
bowling.
what happened, just for context, is that our great leader was having one of his beer hall speeches, very passionate and America first. We know the drill.
Yeah,
And denouncing the liberal media, and one of those things that the lying media, and one of those things that he went on a tangent on is to show how horrible things are going all over the world, and his whole theme, look at these horrible hordes of Muslims in Europe,
yeah,
and he said, have you heard about the terrorist attacks? And he actually listed some
yeah.
ones that actually
Nice
happened.
in Paris.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ones that actually did occur. But then he said, have you heard what happened in Sweden the other day? And nothing did happen in Sweden, nothing
yeah.
involving violence or.
And then there's Bowling Green, as if the terrorists are ever going to attack Bowling Green. I don't know when in the world they would possibly want with that. No one's going to attack that little podunk town. It's just
Yeah, so what happened in that instance is that I believe CNN or whoever were confronting Kellyanne Conway, the Trump spokesman
mhm,
MILF, you could say.
spokesmilf.
Yeah, the chief MILF. And they were telling her, I believe, that not a single terrorist attack happened from the countries that were in the Muslim ban.
Hmm.
Either that, or that there were no terrorist attacks by
Hmm.
refugees, something. And
Hmm.
she said, "Do you remember the Bowling Green massacre?" And nobody did, because it never
Yeah,
happened.
right.
All that happened was that there was people suspected of terrorism who were
Hmm.
arrested there, but they weren't able to carry out their nefarious acts.
Yeah. So it gets me thinking, maybe this is incompetence. I mean, maybe this is just them just being dumb. But people believe this stuff. I mean, there are people that believe that this happened. I mean, if someone says, I don't trust the media, I'm just getting all my news through Facebook, you could construct this alternate reality for yourself where there were just this terror attacks in Sweden and in Bowling Green at
Hmm.
some point in the distant past. So it's almost this like kind of Orwellian thing where you've just like constructed your own truth. That's a scary possibility. The
Hmm.
other possibility, the more likely possibility, is that they're just dumb.
I,
And
I, I would I would say that it's actually just the natural flow of bullshit. It's
yeah,
just it's just kind of like the law of gravity. But it's like if you have a kind of a bad boy boyfriend who cheats on you, but you really love him and you're committed to it, and he comes home and he says, "Oh, whatever, I slipped on a
mhm,
sandwich at Arby's," and because you believe in it, that becomes part of your reality. So there is
yeah,
a flow of Trump supporters who believe in it, or
yeah,
who just don't care.
mhm,
If that thing in Sweden didn't happen, who cares? If there was no Bowling Green massacre, it doesn't
yeah,
matter. There's just a natural flow in there surfing on it.
yeah. It's a very strange phenomenon overall. So we're gonna leave you with that thought, and please say some thoughts and prayers for the people of Sweden and for all the meatballs and moose that were affected by this terrible tragedy.
Yes, and we never want Aryans to suffer.
No, never, no.